Hi, welcome to my stable. This is my Triumph Tiger 1200 Rally Pro, and over the last few weeks, as a new bike to me, I've been playing with the suspension settings so I could lower it a little, so I feel a bit more comfortable while getting used to it. Now, many people have said you can lower the suspension if you put it in off-road mode. Yes, you can, but then it loses it when you put it in other modes. But after playing with it quite a bit, if you select rider mode and then set your settings, it will remember the suspension settings, or it does on my bike. So why not try it on yours? Let me show you. I'll show you on the display exactly what to do and how I've set mine up, and hopefully that'll work for you.
Right, so here we go. So as you can see, you can see my display, and also you can see what I'm doing on the controls. Now, first of all, if we press the M button on the left-hand controls and select off-road mode, and then press the tick button here. So we're in off-road mode now, and you can tell you're in off-road mode because the mountain there. If we then press right on the joystick down here, and then select the bike, and then select right again, and then damping, and press right to select it. And as you can see, at the moment in off-road mode, my damping is set to sport. Now if I reduce it down to comfort, you probably already know this, but if I reduce that down to comfort, the suspension lowers, and as you can see the bike moving there because it's getting lower.
So once again, I'm in off-road mode, I'm selecting damping settings, I'm on sport at the moment, I'm putting it down to comfort. So that's where we are if we have comfort, and if I put it back up to sport, there you go.
Now the problem is, when I then select another mode using the M, it changes. It goes to another setting, which will be the default. But there's a way to retain the comfort setting, or the lowered bike, which is, if you come out of there, and you come out of there, and you come out of there, so we're back to the main screen, and we're currently in off-road mode. I'll press the M button, and I'll swap to rider mode, and I press this in for a tick. So I'm now in rider mode, indicated by the picture of a rider. Now, if I press right, and then right again, I can select riding aids. So I've got it highlighted, and I'm pressing a tick. And as you can see, it says road. So for the rider, it defaults to road mode, and if I press up and down, nothing happens. But if I press right again, it swaps to sport, road or rain for the map. So the bit down the bottom tells you what it's covering. So if I go back one, look, the first one's road, it sets for ABS and it doesn't change. If I press right, I'm on the map. I can have the rain map, the road map or the sport map. I'll leave it on road for now. If I go right again, I'm moving across. Traction control, I can have it set to sport, road or rain. But if I go across one more time, look, you can set your comfort settings, which effectively is the height of the rear suspension. So we'll leave it on, or push it all the way down to comfort, press the tick, come out by pressing left. I'm in rider mode. Now, what's interesting is that I'll remember those settings, and if I turn off the bike and turn it back on and put it in rider mode, it still remembers those settings. So I'll show you. I'll turn it off. So the bike is now going off. We'll give it a second. So that's turned the bike on. Here we go. So it's defaulted into rider mode, as you can tell by the helmet. And then if I press right, and then riding aids, and right again, road is set, still the same, road is set the same, road is set, and the suspension is still set to comfort. And that means when you're riding around, you will have that lower seat setting. It works for me. Let me know if you try it on yours and that works on yours. I think it should.